Day grade 12s. This is KHUMALO.M, the Geography Sangoma. Welcome to your Economic Geography lesson number 1. Today we are going to be looking at the structure of the economy, grade 12. Now, let's take a look at the economy. So now, when we talk about the economy, grade 12s, what are we talking about? Now, when we talk of the economy, we are talking about the large set of interrelated production, consumption, and exchange activities that aid in determining how scarce resources are allocated in a country that are allocated in a country for over a time or a period of time. Now, economic geography is dealing with these different activities that takes place that bring income. So that is why I always say to my learners, when you hear the word economic geography, just know that it has to do with money. And then economic geography also, we can classify it as a subfield of human geography, which studies economic activities and factors that affect them. Now, as you can see that when we talk about the structure of the economy, we're talking about the four sectors of the economy, which is the primary sector. The primary sector deals with primary activities. Then we have the secondary sector, where the secondary sector deals with secondary activities, which I'm going to explain. The tertiary sector, which deals with tertiary activities. The quaternary sector, which deals with quaternary activities that I'm going to explain as we move forward. Now let's look at the four sectors actually. Forgive me for the three, it has to be four. Now, the four sectors of the economy, we are looking at primary sector, which involves extracting of raw materials and natural resources from the earth. Now, here we are talking about now things like mining, things like your crop farming or whatsoever. So, the primary sector of the economy, it deals with extracting raw materials. Then we've got the secondary sector, which includes manufacturing, processing, and construction, which transforms raw material into good. So now, the primary sector, we said that it deals with what? The extracting of mineral resources. And then now we said, now, these mineral resources, when they are extracted from the ground, they're in a raw material form. They are still in a raw material form. Now, that simple means that as they are in a raw material form, that simple means that they still have to be done to be processed, grade 12. So now, what is to process or manufacture is to change these materials that we got here, these raw materials that we get here, we change them into, or we transform them to be value-added products, the products that we can sell. Now, remember, we can still sell our raw material, but they will not give us more income like when they are already, we can say when they are already manufactured. So this manufacturing process takes place where? In the secondary sector. Then we have the tertiary sector, which involves the provision of services. Now this one, it provides services such as your retail stores, your shops that you go to buy, ShopRite, Pick and Pay, any shop or retail, it has to do, and also services like your education, police station, your healthcare, they fall under the tertiary sector. Then the last one is the quaternary sector, which involves advanced research and processing of information. Now remember, these sectors, they work hand in glove together, because now the quaternary sector is going to do a research on how this farmer or this primary sector can produce more. So once this primary sector produces more, or they are able to harvest more or mine more minerals, therefore it grows the secondary sector, because there will be more raw materials to be processed. And once there are more raw materials to be processed, that means the products that you are going to get here, they are going to be more. And then that means in the tertiary sector, we will be selling more products. them. So you see, they work together, these sectors of the economy. Then, for example, here is the primary sector and activities for 2023. We know that the exam guideline gives us two, one agricultural product and one mining product. So our agricultural product, it's maize for 2023, and our mining product, it is platinum for 2023 for the final exam, the trial examination. The primary sector and activities, as I've said, extracting of raw materials from the ground, harvesting of crops, farming, crops and livestock. For examples, we're looking at farming, fishing, forestry, mining and hunting. So that is what the primary sector. Then we go to the secondary sector and activities. You can see from the pictures there that they are dealing with processing and manufacturing. You see they are producing clothes there. They are producing buckets or whatsoever that they're producing. Here is the factory here. So it deals with manufacturing of raw materials to value-added products. This includes such things such as food manufacturing, furniture manufacturing, vehicle manufacturing, and etc. Then we go to the tertiary sector and activities. Tertiary sector, the tertiary sector is that part of the economy where business produces services. So now services are non-physical products that cannot be touched or stored, like haircut or train journey. For example, we have transport, advertising, retail, teaching, healthcare, and hotels. Then here are examples of tertiary sector and tertiary activities. Then we go to the last one, which is the quaternary sector. The quaternary sector and activities. Now, the quaternary sector of the economy is concerned with information-based or knowledge-oriented products and services. It comprises both private and governmental services, industries, and activities in this sector include information systems, information technology, research, financial analysis, strategy analysis, consulting, education services, designing, blogging, many more. And here are the examples: fund managers, consultants, software developers. We know that others, most of them, they fall under what? The concept which we call GIS. So that is it for the structure of the economy. I'll be back with lesson 2 tomorrow, so stay tuned. On Tuesday I'll be uploading the next lesson. Thank you, grade 12. Have a lovely day.